Okay, all right. Another bug. Also, ignore this. This is an old shirt. Now I can't find my magic markers because I would take a magic marker. Here it is. I would take a magic marker and literally paint it out here. I must paint this out a little bit later. But I should just leave consultant on there. All right. I used to work for them a long time ago. Okay. And to me, they've changed as a company. So I want to do this vlog is about sexism against artists. And specifically stereotyping, and I should probably rename it homosexualism against artists. Artists, if you're an artist, doesn't make you homosexual. Okay? I am saying this because, they automatically, I have been branded ever since I wanted to be an artist. And one of the risks I used to have with my father, my father is, I'm not going to go into it, but he's a real down home guy, right? And from down south, right? So they don't really know a lot about this. Now, I say that with the highest honor and respect in the sense that if it wasn't for my father, I would not be an artist. But he never wanted me to be an artist. I'm just telling the truth about it. Because he didn't understand it, But one of the things, he says, artists are sissies. And that's a general belief that and even homosexuals will do it. They will just be like, well, and somebody left this comment. He says, if it wasn't for homosexuals, there wouldn't be a Miss Beauty pageant. We're the hair designers. We're the this. Homosexuals seem to always latch on to all these different causes of unique causes to champion their cause, and it isn't necessary, and it isn't so. It isn't. Let's call what it is what it is. If you're a homosexual because you're a homosexual. You're not a homosexual because you're an artist. It doesn't make you, or just because you're an artist doesn't make you a homosexual. When I was a young guy, actually, I think I living in Kingston. Yeah, I was living in New York at that time, and I came by, and my younger brother, I love him dearly. I love all my brothers and sisters, my nieces and nephew, very dearly. They mean the world to me. Anyway. So the thing about it was, when I was like 20, probably 26, and there's a picture in a family hour, and my sisters took all the family photos. But there's a picture of me, and I have a bright fuchsia pink scarf on, and that one of my brothers gave me for Christmas. And basically, he was a jock, right? And that was his field of interest. And mine was more artistic. And when I say artistic, I mean, I'll go into that later. But to me, art is it's arts and science. I trained to be an artist. Whether people understand it or not, I have an understanding of art history and things like that. Don't have the training that I would like. I didn't go to Rome or Paris or the Louvre like I would like. But to go to the Metropolitan Museum of Art was a spiritual experience for me. It was one of the most dramatic things in my life. I had studied art history books on my own. I studied art history books, but I did take art history in high school, and but you train for that. If you're a homosexual because you're a homosexual. You're a homosexual because you're a homosexual. It has nothing to do with that. And just because you're an artist, there's different types of art. If you look at my apartment, there's nothing about it that says design. But I have a unique approach about a lot of things with that. Anyway, I'm getting off the point. But anyway, to finish the story, my brother bought me this bright fuchsia pink scarf. You know, I guess he was trying to be nice, but it was so awkward. And I love my brother so much. I wore the scarf, and I would wear the scarf, and my mom literally told me, take that scarf off. And so basically what he thought was, you know, pink means artist, you know, or pink means fashion, and because I'm an artist, that makes you fashion aware. Lots of artists have no fashion, no fashion sense, and just because you're homosexual doesn't give you a fashion sense. And I'm dead serious, you know. You know, just because you turn your hair red or stuff like that, artist isn't. You know, I have a philosophy about that. You know, when I was in New York, I said that I used to tell people I was like, I'm an artist, and they would actually say, oh, you don't look like an artist, as if I had to have tattoos on my face and then have piercings and stuff. That doesn't make you an artist, okay? That doesn't make you know how to draw well. You know, it doesn't make you an artist. You know, it's like saying, well, you got to be doing drugs to be artist. No, that makes you high. You know. So, you know, my point is that, you know, we are filled with all of these myths about things, you know, and I don't usually talk about it, but I have had to deal with this kind of thing. I mean, I've had to be very secure in who I am and what I'm interested in and what I'm not, and to not let people influence me or tell me what I need to be. Just like this, or how I need to act, or how I need to respond. Just like this phony, corny ass judge of Perez Hilton did when he, you know, just because your hair is green, you're just trying to associate and be, you know, flamboyant and blame it on being some kind of artist. You know, artists got the blame for homosexuality. So you really just made my job harder as far as I'm concerned. You know, so I don't appreciate it. You know, so our art is a science. You know, art is a science. We are trained to understand and relate to color. And beyond that, then there's your own personal vibe about it. But colors are vibrations. There's color theory, and a lot of homosexuals don't know nothing about it. Obviously, with the just because you're stuck on complementary contrasting colors, learn something about tertiary colors, neutral colors, distribution, and balance before you tell me that you're an artist or that homosexuals are responsible for that. Learn something about the real colors of the rainbow. You know, God bless you all. I love you all. Really.